Yes, guys, right. Look at that, sun's out, which is nice. It is Tuesday, and me and Emma have just blasted through our last session before we team up in the mixed doubles in Stockholm. So that race is on the Sunday, so mixed doubles Sunday. Obviously, I've got the solos on the Friday. So what we did there was 800 meters work, 75 seconds rest on the treadmill, so some running intervals. That'll just be one of 2 run sets, which I do this week. I was holding 3:14 pace. If you've ran on the assault runner, you'll notice that the pace jumps up and down. So 2 other things that I look at is the speed, which I was looking to hold 18.5 kilometers per hour. That's also a little bit jumpy, so I also look at the total time it takes me to get over that 800 meter line, and that was around the 2:39, 2 minutes 39 seconds. The really good and positive thing is I did have more in the tank to give. I felt good. I took a nice long warm up, spent some time on the bike just spinning the legs out. I then did some mobility drills. I ran a K, I did some strides, so I had a really good warm up. Felt good and prepped for the session, and yeah, felt good during it. It's important now, we're only 10 days out, so it's really important now to not even bother to try to push the pace to see any progress. Like, I could have potentially ran at 3:10s then. I could have brought the pace in, or the total time in, instead of at 2:39, probably around 2:35, 2:33. But there's no point, I'm not getting any quicker now. The main focus now is to get to the start line injury-free, healthy, primed and ready. And that session today would have given me every chance of doing that. So just after the running intervals, we did do some station work practice. It was only a 22 to 25 minute effort. We just practiced the ski erg, we practiced the sled push, the sled pull, the burpees, the row and some wall balls. Just to practice transitioning, practice where we're going to be changing, at what distances on the ergs and stuff like that. So that worked really well. Pretty excited going into that race with Emma on the Sunday. But of course, it's the main event on the Friday. So yeah, all gearing up towards that. This is taper week. Nutrition is good. Training is good. Tomorrow I'm going to do the intervals class with the Ace gang at the gym. Thursday is just some long bike work, long aerobic work on the bike. Friday, a little bit of a conditioner, which will be the second run set of the week. And then Saturday, we're down in Cardiff, and it's the METRIX event. So anyway, more of that to come. But for now, guys, that is that. Another day done, another good session in the bank. 10 days out. After the bike session this morning, I'm going to be taking in this. So get one of these in your life if you've never tasted them before. These are brilliant tasting. There's only 86 calories per pot and a nice little hit of protein in there. And I'll combine that with quite a lot of fruit, blueberries, banana, and as you can see there, the watermelon, melon and mango. I'm going to start taking in more bananas now. I've taken quite a few anyway, but obviously great carbohydrate source and excellent potassium as well, which can help with the offset of cramps and stuff like that. So I'll be taking that in just after the bike session. So that will probably be at around 9 o'clock. And then I've got a couple of appointments. And then at around 1 o'clock, 1:30, I will take in a fuel hub. Today on the menu we have, that is the, again, it doesn't look too appetizing there, but once it's all mixed in and it tastes great, we have the honey and chili beef with egg, noodle and greens. You can see the calories displayed there, all the carbohydrates and the proteins on the back there. So that's what I'll be taking in a little bit later, after or in between some of the appointments which I have today. And then I will have obviously some dinner later on as well. That will be another fuel hub. So that will be kind of today's nutrition taken care of. I will throw 2 protein shakes in there somewhere just to keep those protein levels up. But today is kind of like quite a low active day. I'll be doing loads of steps around the gym and stuff like that. But in terms of training, it's quite a low activity day. So calories don't need to be super high. Tomorrow morning, Friday, I'll be doing a running session. There will be some station work in there just to stay sharp on the stations, but it will be mainly focused on running and keeping paces. Again, not pushing paces. There's no need to push it. I'm not getting any fitter now. So just maintaining paces, keeping the body primed, keeping the engines idling. So that'll be tomorrow's session. I'm going to train with one of the guys, Tom, and also Rob as well, who's coming out to Stockholm. And then Friday, 12 o'clock, me and a few of the gang head to Cardiff for METRIX. So if you don't know what METRIX is, it is 5 workouts. Okay, we have the ski erg, burpees over the line, we have the row, bike, and a little sled push/run combo. And it's 10 minutes work on each station with a 4-minute break/transition. So you can split the work however you want to. So with the Worlds in mind, all right, I want this to be my last really high intensity sharp session, 6 days out. And me and my partner Luke, we're gonna split it with 1 minute work, 1 minute rest. So that done on all the stations is only 5 minutes work. 5 times 5 stations, 25 minutes work, okay? So that is my approach for the last big sharpening session before Worlds. A METRIX event as well. The atmosphere is bouncing. They've got live DJs, the tunes are pumping. So yeah, we'll be just having a great time as well. There's about 8 of us from Ace all going down to Cardiff. We're all in the same wave. We're all starting at 10:20, so it'll be bouncing in there. We'll just have some good fun, but also just having a great workout as well in preparation for World Champs. So that's the plan over the next couple of days. I've got all the nutrition in place, all the hydration in place, recovery protocols in place. I will have time today for a bit of a sauna ice bath as well, which is good, which is going to be helping me. Had a little bit of physio yesterday, just maintenance work. People hear the term physio and think, oh, what's wrong? Nah, just like your car, you keep your tyres pumped up, you keep your washer, window wiper fluid topped up. Just maintenance work, that's all it is. Keeping the body ready, staying primed, ready for a week tomorrow. So 1 week tomorrow is Stockholm. Right guys, touchdown in Cardiff. Bit of a crazy journey. Took us 6.5 hours to get here yesterday, which isn't ideal, but it's fine. Yesterday's session, as you'd have seen, involved some running and some station work. So the running was really good. I made sure to complete 1 kilometre or at least a kilometre within a 3-minute and 40-second period, followed by some station work, minute rest, repeat times 9. Heart rate was controlled, pace wasn't getting pushed too much, so very happy with that, how that went. And now me and the team are heading down to METRIX, so that is going to be a short and sharp high intensity interval training session. We've got ski erg, burpees, row, bike, and some shuttle runs. So that's what's going to be happening today. Me and my partner Luke are going to work for 1 minute on, 1 minute rest, times 5 per station. Then you get a 4-minute break transitioning into the next station. So 25 minutes work in total. Perfect prep, high intensity, low volume going into World Champs. So let's get over there. Let's show you around and let's see how it all goes down. All right, so that was interesting. That was hard. It was really, really good. Tunes, vibes. Everyone as soon as you recovered a little bit coming off your set, dancing around, having lots of fun, lots of camaraderie, lots of smiles, just brilliant. Atmosphere was just on point. And the hard work getting done as well. We stuck to the plan, me and Luke. We took a minute work, minute rest. I do feel that when you come into a set like that, a session like that, it's important to hit all your minutes at around the same levels in terms of your numbers. So your numbers were displayed right in front of you. You had an iPad marking things down on each station, but your numbers were displayed as well. So on the ski erg, I wanted to hold sub 135 for all 5 intervals. Probably average 134. Seeing 133 a lot. Didn't actually go above 135, so probably average 134, which is good. All 5. Like just noticing a couple of the other people around me started at like 133. But like the 3rd and 4th sets like 148, you know. So the idea, like, it's all about fun, right? It's all just about having good, getting after it. But ideally in a session, you know, if you're talking about a training session, you're looking to hold all those same intervals. Similarly, on the burpees, then we moved on to the rower, holding about 133 pace, 134 pace. Then onto the bike. Now the bike, because I've been doing a lot of work on the bike recently, what I've read about, what I've tried and tested, and what I implemented then was, instead of jumping on and bang, smashing out like 480 watts and just holding on for the rest, then coming off the bike at like, I don't know, 320 watts. Instead, I jumped on and I slowly built. So straight on, 350 watts, building. Last 30 seconds, about 420. So I did that each time. Slowly built it up rather than starting hard and dropping off a cliff. And then we moved on to a bit of a sled run combo. So yeah, we were pushing the sled up and down the track. There was no weight on it, but it still offered a little bit of stimulus and demand. Actually was feeling it in the hamstrings a little bit, just loading them up. Probably a little bit too much, if I'm honest. But just the position that you're in, and you're going pretty fast. Was feeling it in the hamstrings a bit. And then that was for 5 minutes. And then for the remaining 5 minutes of your 10-minute window, you just do shuttle sprints up and down, up and down, up and down. Like, fair play to METRIX. They've done something different. I don't feel like they're trying to compete with HYROX at all. They're completely in their own lane, in their own space. Brilliantly run event, way more kind of relaxed. Everyone can take the phones, take the drinks with them. Dead good. There was a few issues, in terms of like the timings were slightly out. Like, they had big screens with times on them, and that didn't quite match what was on your iPad on your station. But that's fine, It's all good. It's all good fun. Last time I checked the leaderboard, me and Luke were in second place. So yeah, I'm not too fussed about placing in that. But if we do, then happy days. So I'll check back later, and I'll see where we end up. But all in all, really good. And in terms of Worlds, we are now 6 days away. Today is Saturday. I race Friday. So therefore, that was the last sharpening session before we go. Felt good, feel fit, feel strong, feel like I can hold paces, feel light. So yeah, everything's looking good. It's all just about allowing the adaptation now to take place. We've got a run tomorrow, just around Cardiff Bay here. We're scheduled to run about a 10k. Just after that, though, I'll have a chat with the team, see if they want to reduce it a little bit, because that was pretty tough, so we'll see. And then what we've got is the lead up to the World. It's race week, so I'll be documenting that. And then obviously I'll have someone filming it whilst we're over there, and I'll do a complete debrief in a couple of weeks' time just about World Champs. So that is it, guys, for the taper week. We go obviously into race week next week, which also involves a taper week, but really bringing the intensity right down. And yeah, that is it. So once again, thank you very, very much for watching. I really appreciate the support. And I'm trying to implement some things that I'm getting some feedback with as well. So keep giving me some feedback. Thank you very much again for that. Thanks for the support. And right, we'll see you soon.